let's talk about due process. It's a big debate. It's a thing that keeps going back and forth about due process, and that Donald Trump is not giving these illegal immigrants due process. That Donald Trump is violating their constitutional rights, so on and so forth. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I saw a comment in a post that this commentator claimed, within the lines of, everybody likes to talk about how Barack Obama deported over 3 million illegal immigrants. But at least he did it the correct way. He gave them their due process. So when I read this, I was like, you know what? I don't know about this, but I can sure learn from it. Let's see what this commentator is talking about, how truthful this comment is, or this statement, or this claim. They just check it out, right? It shouldn't take that long to fact check this, right? Well, I did. Would it be surprising to tell you that this commentator was wrong? So before it catches fire about all this and people start saying it, well, let me debunk it. It's not true. Barack Obama did not give them due process. There's going to be two articles I'm going to show you. One that was in 2014 during his administration, and ACLU actually did a study on this. And their study, and what they're claiming, is that 75% of these illegal immigrants that were kidnapped and separated from their family, they didn't get no due process under Barack Obama. 3 out of 4 cases, they didn't get no due process. They didn't get to see no courts. They didn't get to see no judge. They didn't even get to see a lawyer to help them with their immigration status, to help them seek asylum in this country. 75%. So the claim of Barack Obama give them the due process and doing it correctly is false. So yes, I did learn something from that commentator. After 1997 and on, in their studies, fiasco year 2012, it actually states that over 300,000 illegal immigrants didn't get no due process. So this rhetoric of Donald Trump is violating the Constitution, Donald Trump is violating these immigrants' rights and their due process, and blah, 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 yappity yap, it's been happening. The only difference is that the corporate media and the politicians can't stop talking about it. Because when Barack Obama was doing it, when George Bush was doing it, there wasn't no outcry. The news might have brought it up, but never made it a thing like you're seeing it now. Politicians might have talked about it just so they can start running for presidency and make their opponent look bad. But we're not seeing it like we're seeing it now. We're even having politicians call out for violence. A council person in Texas actually called out the unaliving of ICE agents. So this is the time that we're living in now. But let's not get lost in that. Let's stick to the point of this claim that this commentator made and how untrue that is. So let's just nip it in the butt before it catches fire and people start throwing this stupid ass rhetoric of Obama did it correctly and give them due process, which is a lie. Now the other article that I'm going to be saying up there as well, it's this year's April 3rd of this year. Also talks about the same thing. 75 to I think 80 or 85% under Barack Obama, illegal immigrants did not get due process. They didn't get to see a lawyer. They didn't go to court. They didn't even see a judge to help them or appeal their immigration status. They just got shipped out. And the good thing about this article that it talks about Donald Trump. And according to this article, in 2019, what is on record is that 64% of the illegal immigrants didn't get their due process. So, by far, Barack Obama is the president that violated immigrants' rights the most. 75% didn't get to see a judge or lawyer. They didn't get no due process under him. And he deported over 3 million illegal immigrants, still beating Donald Trump. So what can we learn from this? Well, what we can learn from this is maybe do a little bit more homework before we say something. And that goes for me as well. I'm not saying that I know everything. No, I'm just learning as I go. And the thing is that Donald Trump is running off of exactly what Barack Obama ran off on when he was talking about immigrants, when he was in office. There's even an article where Donald Trump is praising Barack Obama and his effort in deporting these illegal immigrants. He's praising them. He's saying, good job. And he's doing the same exact thing that Barack Obama was doing. But see, the difference is that you got the corporate media lighting a fire under people's ass to do something about it. But when Barack Obama was doing it, it was talked here and there, nothing major. Protests here and there, nothing major. But Donald Trump is in office, ran on the same thing that Barack Obama ran on, trying to deport as much illegal immigrants as possible, which is making it impossible when you have the confused, the misinformed, and the misled people hindering their mission. The corporate media can't stop talking about it. The politicians can't stop talking about it. So that is the difference. It's just a white person doing it. But it's an exception when a black person does it. Now, how does that make sense? And what does that tell the Latino community? It says a lot. It tells me that you're brainwashed, that you're actually believing everything the corporate media is telling you, instead of going ahead and doing your own homework and seeing how much truth is there to it. And what we're also learning from this is that Latinos are so much full in hate and have been brainwashed to hate one race, which is the white race, have been brainwashed to believe that America is a racist country, even though a black person was elected for president twice. Although this country allows you to put up a Mexican flag if you want, without no problem. So all it shows is the brainwash of Latinos and the hatred for this country and the hatred for one race. So who is truly the racist? Who is truly full of hate? That's for you to determine. But if you ask me, Latinos are on the wrong side of this when they are siding with the Democrats. Do your own homework. Look into things. Inform yourself. Stop being misled. Stop being their puppets. Because when you're ill-informed, when you have no knowledge of anything, not even the slightest clue, you are easy to control. You're easy to be manipulated. And that's exactly what's happening now. You're being controlled through manipulation, through false narratives, through false information, and through misleading information. And I have talked about this before, and I'm going to keep talking about it. And I am going to make a video about this. But go ahead and check out Project Mockingbird. It was created by the CIA to put out narratives, misinformation, false information through the news media to the people, just to have their narrative be put out there. Don't believe what I'm talking about? Go ahead, fact check me. Look it up yourself. Just like I did my homework to see how true this commentator claim was. Do your homework and see how much truth is there to what I'm saying. But go ahead, man. Prove me wrong. Prove me where I got my claims incorrect.